You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That sometimes white people have to steal. They just do. They have to. They can say, I can't give you your money that you just put in the machine. I can't give it to you. I can't give you none of it back. You know what I'm saying? I can't even give you a $20 bill because you know that Mars Deeds took our money from us. And that he did. Mars Deeds did take the white man's money. He blamed the white man for every ill, every bad, every low down, dirty left turn. Mars Deeds blamed the white man for it. And he took every nickel from the white man. Yes, he did. Man. That's just very sad, very unfortunate. And then he put a big old building downtown to look right past your ass. I'm talking about, he can look right past Jeff Davis. I seen him throwing a spitball at Jeff Davis one day. They got a straw and spit a spitball at his statue. Right up there from the Poor Righteous Teacher Association. You know what I'm saying? And now they probably say, Nardo, you know that we don't want to, that because of those Jews that stole our money, we need you. You know what I mean? I see they don't want to say we need you. They just take it just like Negroes. They steal it, and then they tell you, I owe you. I owe you. You know, that's what they say. They'll say 3 owe you. That's what the white man say. 3K owe you. That Jew goddamn took the brakes off your. That Jewish man took the suspension off your shit. I tell you. That little money that you did have, that you had saved up for a rainy day, boy, he took all that out your atmosphere. You ain't got no humidity, no chance of rain. But that Jewish man looking, I'm talking about he looking all past your city from every direction, from his twin towers, with no goddamn shades or no blinds. Hey. Hell, ain't that's bad. It is pretty bad, you know. The white man can't, I'm talking about, man, the white man can't do nothing to protect himself. He can't joke. The white man can't tell no jokes. He can't say color. He can't say Negro. He can't say person of color. He can't say nothing without them saying that's injustice. White man can't say hang out. He can't say nothing. I'll take that 100% cotton fleece. What you say about cotton? See what I'm saying? White man can't even say cotton. What you say about picking cotton? Oh, they'll have him downtown with a lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? Very unfortunate, very unfortunate the white man they had to go. And I tell you, them folks told me, you're going to take Donald Trump picture down from that wall. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. They took it down like a statue of Saddam Hussein and dragged me down the street with it like that. And pelted me with stones. I'm trying to tell you. Man, I can't believe them folks hate Donald Trump that bad. Now, Donald Trump didn't even do nothing. He didn't even do nothing. He didn't do nothing like that. But when I tell you they look out there and whatever subsidies, whatever they was getting, I could tell it's gone. It don't take no genius to know that. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you they got a frostbite up their ass, I mean, they don't realize the power of the thing that they demanded. They demanded that the painting of Donald Trump that I painted be taken down. You see what I'm saying? And when they took it down, baby, when I tell you, whatever assets that they did, that shit came to a freeze, baby. You can tell they limit, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have no money. I'm trying to tell you. They don't have no money. Now, what Donald Trump was doing for them, they can't even believe it. Now that it's gone, now they know, you know what I'm saying? They know what it is now, you know what I'm saying? Because they know it ain't there, so now they doing, we're going to freeze his money. We're going to try to see, can we do what we need to do before he can pull it out the bank? Because they don't have no money like that. But they didn't realize that Donald Trump, he had them on, since Coronado really is your president, we're going to bless the city where he lives, you know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that the citizen of the city, they don't want, you know what I'm saying? They don't want Coronado to get no type of recognition. You know what I mean? So therefore, they lost all that for the last few years, ladies. You know, was rightfully was supposed to be due to us, they ain't getting it because they've been rejected. You know what I mean? I don't know why, ladies. I don't know why, but it's bad, and it's real bad when other places are saying we love Nard. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't a city or a state that ain't buying my book off the shelf, ladies. I'm talking about buying it. I'm talking about every time I go to a website, they'll say they don't have no more, or they got to get some more. It's only one left. But they know what I'm saying? They want to sit up here and tell you that they're helping kids and stuff around here and helping people that can't. We don't want him to have nothing. And because of it, ladies and gentlemen, that ain't nothing compared to the money, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't nothing compared to the other money, though. Ladies and gentlemen, they selling my stuff in euros now. They said, man, I'm people in Montgomery. They got something that they dealing with. It's bad, ladies. It's bad when your state could have been eating for 100 years in a row. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, it's just that much money, ladies and gentlemen. From the goddamn Forex exchange, all the global market, every indice on the market. I'm making, man, denomination, they don't even have a name for it. And you up there saying that this guy is crazy. Man. Why would you even say something like that? Man, them other states tearing that money up. I'm talking about them other indices and them other countries, man, they tearing that money up. I'm talking about, man, they eating it like they ain't never had nothing to eat before. I'm talking about, they like, man, this is a blessing that them folks don't, that they rejecting that, man. It's a blessing for every country. It's a blessing for every country and every state that they don't like him. Because they tearing it up, like that. They tearing it up. I'm going to tell you. Very sad, but it's very true. You know. So unfortunately, because of stuff like that, Clemson was able to defeat Alabama 2 times, and Georgia almost beat them last year, just because of that, ladies. Just because of that. And you know how they ask every coach at media days stuff about athleticism, agility, endurance, conditioning, strength. Guess what they ask Nick Saban? How are you doing psychologically? Ladies and gentlemen, they didn't ask any other coach that. And guess what he was stupid enough to do? To talk about psychology. I'm like, Nick Saban, you can tell people next question all the time. Sometimes I'm not taking that question right now. Why didn't you say it this time? Lord have mercy, man. Sad, but it's true. Very unfortunate, but it's gonna be a life lesson, though. You know, man. It's gonna be a life lesson. I don't know, but you know what the people of Alabama can always say? That they just don't like it. They can just say, because, we want to stick to our guns and say we don't like him. And all these other states and countries done benefited tremendously. I'm talking about like never before. Like, I'm talking about they eating good, real good. You know what I'm saying? Man, they make shirts. They got shirts, hats, 18 invisible. I'm talking about, man, they got like a real entourage. Almost every state, like, real fans. Like that. I think I'm way past J.D. Salinger. I'm way past Hemingway. I'm way past them. Like, I'm talking about way past them. Because I am an artiste too, like, it's an artist and an illustrator. And I do my talk show that's doing way better numbers than Rush Limbaugh. Way better numbers. And one time you would have thought it don't get no better than Rush Limbaugh. But Rush Limbaugh, he trying to push me out the way so he can talk, during my marketing hours and my marketing money. You see what I'm saying? He like, man, a lot of time he'll just, out of nowhere, I could be doing my show, and out of nowhere, he'll just break through the thing and just start talking, just like that, all the time. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, so maybe, I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, my life is very long and thick and hard, real long and thick, but I'm gonna tell you, unfortunately, because you probably don't agree with me, man, a lot of time when I get out there and see you, I can see that you're going through it real fast. You know what I'm saying? I can see it's tearing you up. But I'm trying to tell you, if you're gonna say that Coronado is our enemy, you got to live it, like, you can't give up because you're losing, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to say Coronado's our rival and we don't like it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, besides trying to knock me off, you know what I'm saying? Find something else more interesting to make it interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because all the other states can't wait to play, you know what I'm talking about? They can't wait. All these other programs, you know, they saying that they adopted it, you know what I'm saying? They saying they going by the playbook. They going by it, like, they going by the playbook. They just, you know, I tell you, man, if you want to strategize and, you know what I say? I say do this. A preliminary game and a real game. A Tuesday game and a Saturday game. You know, probably not now. But when they start telling them football players, you need to stop complaining and stop being lazy. Because basketball, they doing 83 games regular season. Baseball doing 128. You know what I'm saying? And you up here complaining about 14 or 16 games. You know what I'm saying? What type of athlete are you? You know what I'm saying? Athletes a real athlete stay conditioned all year. Every day, all year, a real athlete is in good condition. You know what I'm saying? But why can't you play 40 games a year? Why? You should be able to. I don't see why you can't. There's enough football players sitting down on the bench that want to play, where you should be able to play the second and third string at any time. You gotta say during the preliminary game, the first part of the week, Tuesday, we're going to play the second and third string. And Friday and Saturday, we're going to play the first string. You know what I mean? Because it's boring right now. Football is boring. It's too boring. Man. It ain't enough excitement. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because people, they making real wages on these games. And you ain't really bringing nothing to the table but a whole lot of stuff. And nobody want to talk about. I don't want to wear my helmet and other shit like that. Sad, but it's true.